G'day, it's Jane from Thread My Bobbin. Welcome if you're new here. This morning I'm just going to share a few tools that I buy online from AliExpress to save a lot of money, because as we all know, buying your sewing and quilting supplies can be very expensive. So I've been using AliExpress for about 15 years. I haven't used Temu for sewing supplies, but I'm guessing by the look of it that it's very similar. And so I just want to show you the things that I do buy that are worth the money and are good quality. So let's get into it. Oh, and the prices I'm going to show are Australian dollars. I've compared them mostly to Spotlight, which is a store that sells sewing, fabric, homewares, that sort of thing. And I'll also show the conversion in US dollars so you can get a bit of an idea whether you're going to save money buying online. Let's go. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the cost of rotary blades for your rotary cutter. Now, when I was buying them from Spotlight, I had a look at the current prices, and 2 blades to fit this cutter is $50. That's $25 per blade, and that's a lot because I go through one a month. When I buy them from AliExpress, they just come in a plastic bag. You get a little container to keep them in. Just cut that open. There are 5 blades in this, and the cost of this was $9.97. So each blade is $2. From Spotlight, each blade is $25. That's a big saving over a year of sewing. The blades are good. I've never had a problem with them. They're always sharp. Excellent. So that's blades. Now I use flathead pins for using in my quilting and sewing, and I have these all over the place. And in Spotlight, I can buy 100 pins for $12. On AliExpress, I buy 100 pins for $4.70. That's, less than half price. Again, 50%, a big saving. All these things add up. Now, quilt clips. These are the little clips that you use to, clip things together while you're sewing. And I also use them in the pantry. If I buy those from Spotlight, I get 50 for $21. If I buy them from AliExpress, I get 50 for $2.20. Yeah. So Spotlight, 50 for $21. AliExpress, 50 for $2.20. Yeah, amazing. They're like the blades. They're so much cheaper online. Gloves for quilting. Now, these are gardening gloves, and I bought these for $2 a pair. I've got 3 pairs, and I bought these for $2 a pair in the Reject shop, which I'm gathering is like a dollar shop, $2 shop that you might have in the US, and they work really well. I've been using these for quite a while. No problems with them. When I had a look online, so quilting gloves, you can buy them on AliExpress. They're not coloured like this. They're kind of a light white colour, cream colour. So on AliExpress, 2 pair of quilting gloves is $4.79. So, $2.30, $40 a pair. When I got look on Spotlight, they're $14 a pair. And I have seen them elsewhere in quilt shops for $35, $40. That's a lot of money. I just look at it and go, that's a lot of fabric that I could be buying. And I'm someone at Spotlight too. We have vouchers where you get discounts off, and most Australians will know, when you get your $40 voucher off your $120, well, it's gone up to $140 now. If you spend $140 and you're a VIP member, you get $40 off. So I tend to, use that. So some of these prices might come down less if you can get them at a discount or a voucher. But in quilting shops, they're going to be dearer than in Spotlight. So Yep, again, another big saving. Just get some good gardening gloves from, you know, a cheap shop, and they work really well. This is the thread cutter, and it's got the little rotary blade, and after you've been doing a whole lot of chain piecing, you just use this to quickly cut the threads between the blocks, and it just saves time. It's convenient. This little one I got from AliExpress. It cost $1.79, and I've seen them for sale, and I'm not sure if it was Spotlight or somewhere else, but they were $14 when I priced them yesterday. So that's just a small collection of things that I've gotten that I could, you know, get together reasonably quickly, but they're things that I use all the time, and that's a lot of money saved. I am all for supporting local quilt shops, but we also need to save money and, you know, try and make ends meet, especially in this day and age. So that's some savings for you. And I'm also going to show you some fabric that I bought from AliExpress. Now, I bought this a couple of years ago, and just so you know, and they often say on it that it's suitable for quilting. Now, it's pretty fabric, it's nice, but some of it is quite thin. So I'm not saying it's not suitable for quilting. I'm saying it's not the thickness that I had expected. It's still good and useful. And there, you know, there's a whole bag of it here. But just so that you're aware, the thickness is not as thick as like a quilting cotton. Okay. They're still really handy. I use these. These are good for linings, like when you're making little zip pouches. Sometimes make some of those for charity, and you can, and for lining in the inside, they're quite nice. Also great for kids' crafts. Also some other charity things when you're making things for kids and you need small bits of fabric and they don't need to be that heavy quilting cotton. And then you might see these advertised online as well. Oh gosh, I have got a lot here. But yeah, you know. So they're good for craft. And these are the same when you see these advertised. But just so that you know that they're not, like if you hold that up to the light, you can probably even see it through the camera. If you're looking on AliExpress or Temu and you see these bundles of fabric, I'm not saying don't get them, but I'm just saying be aware that they are not the thick quilting cotton that you might think they are. Like, you know, some of them are almost see-through. So I won't be buying any more of those because I have a whole bag here to use up. So let me know your thoughts. Do you buy sewing supplies online from some of the Chinese stores like AliExpress and Temu? Which things are good, which things aren't? Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, you might like it, leave a comment, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.